Hello everyone, good morning. Myself Balram Sir. Today I am going to teach you in IELTS Speaking Part 2. And in Speaking Part 2, I will provide you detailed information to learn about different tips and techniques for this. So let's have a look, and during this video, don't skip, just go for finding the information in detail how to increase your score in Speaking Part 2. This is very crucial, and it's going to happen to provide you everything which is very important. Let's have a look. Speaking Part 2, IELTS Speaking Part 2 is known as cue card question, which is also called task card, which appears with a particular information along with 3 or 4 bullet points. The bullet points can be WH questions like what, where, when, how, like this. Okay, you are requested to explain the provided statement with the bullet points. You will explain the topic by generating different ideas related to the given topic. Remember one thing, you should not go off topic. Okay, you should not be going off topic. If you go off topic, you will not secure better score. Have a look. To learn about Speaking Part 2, you should consider about the management of time. As you know, managing time is a big deal for the students. Most of the time they are not able to manage time properly. The first thing you should understand how to prepare to manage your time according to the topic and according to the situation. Okay, so I have shown here the total time duration of Speaking Part 2 is 3 to 4 minutes. And I have divided these 3 to 4 minutes in different other aspects. Have a look. You should read and make some notes for the question, right? You are given short time to prepare some notes, and notes can be the words, not the sentences. For making some notes, 1 minute you have, 60 seconds you have. You should explain the questions 1 to 2 minutes by speaking. If you are not being able to complete your speaking, your answers in 1 minute or above 1 minute, then the examiner will show you the symbol like this to go and just explain more, right? So always remember, you should be prepared for speaking more than 1 minute and less than 2 minutes, right? So how to manage it? You can prepare it by sitting to your home on a chair and keep a big mirror there. In the big mirror, you can just explain a topic and record your voice and see the time also. You can well prepare for examination, and it will help you for learning different things, right? And after explaining the questions with the bullet points, you need to have 1 minute time to follow up for the Speaking Part 3, right? So in Speaking Part 2, altogether you have to speak 1 minute to 2 minutes, right? And when the 2 minutes is crossed, then the examiner will stop you and make you ready for moving to the Part 3. Now here, how do you start your answer in Speaking Part 2? Some important words or phrases to commence. Commence means to begin, to start your talk in Speaking Part 2. So you can start like I'd. This is called I'd. This is I'd, and this is I would. The short form of I would is I'd. Like to talking about, telling you about. I would like to begin with, it's interesting to talk about. I'd like to tell you about, and you can explain the topic, whatever you have achieved or you have got. Before using these phrases, you should say like this: thank you, sir, ma'am, whoever is there, for the question. Okay, and then you can use one of these phrases in Speaking Part 2. So when you are going to start Speaking Part 2, always think that these are the common phrases, and managing time is very important during your test. So don't feel nervous, don't get panic, because if you are well prepared before the examination time, you may secure high band score, and nothing is impossible if you try, if you practice, and if you prepare well. So remember these things, and these are the very important things going to help you during the speaking part 2. Thank you. Now we go for part 3.